Hi, this is Krista at The Secret Yarnery. Today we are unbagging and unboxing some yarn ball holders from AliExpress. I'm so excited to unbox these. I have never used one before in my life, but first, let me go grab a coffee. Today's coffee is brought to us from Kathy B. Thank you, Kathy B. She says, this is the first time I've heard of Ko-fi. The concept is so cool. Enjoy. Thank you so much, Kathy. Your support and encouragement means the world to me. And now let's get unboxing. Have you ever ordered from AliExpress? I've dabbled in the last couple months, and I gotta say I'm loving it. Really fast delivery for Africa. I would order from Amazon if I had Amazon in this country, which I don't. So AliExpress is my new crutch. And I was working on a project, this round granny in a spiral blanket, and I needed to frog it back quite a bit, like almost a full cake off to change what I did for one particular row. So I frogged it onto the yarn ball winder right over there. So I ended up with a cake, kind of like this, attached to my work from the outside of the cake. So I could not crochet from the center because my yarn was attached. My working yarn was the outside of the cake. So I tried to get a Lazy Susan from my kitchen. Well, I did. I got a Lazy Susan from my kitchen. Let me bring that. I still have it here. No. And I still have my nano tape on it. So I got it for $1 at a secondhand store in Canada, probably 30 years ago, I swear. It's an old Rubbermaid one. It used to be white. Anyway, I got some nano tape to stick on a couple points of it, and I just stuck it onto my table, put my ball of yarn or my cake on it, and then crocheted from the outside of the cake. It didn't work that good. It kind of slipped around and everything. And I'm like, this is why I need one of those fancy yarn holders. Not because I have fancy fibers, but because I whip or I frog my work into a cake and then I have to use it from the outside of the cake. So that got me on a whole bender looking for yarn holders. And if you are a if you use fancy yarns, you probably know about these already. If you don't, they are for fancy yarns. Word on the street is if you work from the center of your ball of yarn or your skein or your cake, you are damaging the fibers from the friction of pulling it past the other fibers. So this is like really fancy yarn, like the hand-dyed, you know, very fancy, very expensive. I would call it knitting yarn. Very fancy yarn where you don't want to damage the fibers. Me, I don't feel like I'm damaging the fibers. I'm more of a cheap and cheerful kind of girl. So I don't need it. I don't need to work from the outside of a ball so that the fibers do not get damaged. That is not in my reality. But frogging my whips back into a cake and then having to work from the outside of the cake, I do it all the time. So that is what got me looking on AliExpress for yarn ball holders. It was hard to find, so that's the search term, yarn ball holders, not yarn bowls. And you can put a spinning something in it. Spinning. I'll put on the screen what it's actually called from what I ordered. I'll also link it down below. The problem with AliExpress is some vendors don't sell that thing forever. They have a certain amount of them. When they're gone, they go and sell something else. So it's not as established, I guess, as Amazon is. So I'll also link these from Amazon. And yes, it's the same thing. So I'd also tell you on the screen how much these cost when I show them to you from the top of my head, because I pretty much have it memorized. So the whole package cost me $45 delivered to my door. I have 3 yarn ball holders in, I keep wanting to say yarn ball winders. They're not holders in here. So let's open it up and try them out. Ooh. Fancy. All right, well, one we don't even have to do anything to. Okay, that already looks bent. That was not the best packaging. Oh. That is barbaric and simple. Can you see how it's not level? Okay, so this was $6. I want to say it's bamboo. Yeah, it's bamboo. So I guess this peg is not put in exactly straight. They just kind of slammed it in there. See, it's like Leaning Tower of Pisa. Okay, so you don't get much for $6. Would it work in a pinch? I feel like it still drags. I feel like there's still tension. We're going to try it out, don't worry. Now there's two other ones in here. They're both the same, minus the color, I hope. Oh, natural brown. Oh, natural and brown, yes. So it even marked on the box. That's cool. Natural and brown. So these are the same thing. I wasn't sure which color I wanted, and they were $11.77. So this was like, oops, I dropped it. This was like $5.80. Can you hear it? I don't think I'd like it. But it would be better than my Lazy Susan. Don't get me wrong. So, oh, this is taped shut also. I'm gonna open that. Oh, instructions. That's rare. Instruction steps. Take it out of the box. Oh, you have to screw it together. Okay. Well, let's see. Oh, it even has English. That's good. Okay. Interesting. So, oh, it even comes with a screwdriver. $11.77, and they send you a screwdriver? I like that. I like that a lot. Anytime companies think ahead to make assembly easy, I give you stars for that. I give you stars. That is great. Okay, so we have our screws. We have our spindle. That also does not look like it was put in the center. That is off to one side. I don't know if it's going to make a difference. We'll see. We have, oh, I guess we could start that one first. Let's do that. It's probably the easiest. So the gist of it, let me put one of those down. This goes through your ball or your cake, and it sits on a little base. It's pre-drilled even. That's pretty good. So this goes together. Don't need a screwdriver yet. Now I'm gonna. Okay, now I do. That's as close as I got with my fingers. But that's okay. 2 screws isn't bad. Okay, so there is our stick with our magnet at the top. So that's a magnet. Now we have our base and our holder. It reminds me of like a paper towel holder. Oh, and there's a little magnet. You see that in there? That's a little magnet up there. Oh, and it's notched. That's okay. That's cool. All right. So that one would go together. Would it? It better. Yep. With the last screw. I could have gotten a better screwdriver. I could have gotten up and bought, or not bought, brought over a larger screwdriver, but I'm already done. Okay, so there it is. Thank you, cute box. So this one swings like a little pendulum. Listen to that. I would like that a lot better. Okay, so this, nicer. That one is cool. I want to put a ball of yarn on it. Don't make jokes about if only you had a ball of yarn. I already heard it. Okay, hold on. Let's try this little cutie here. So I guess you just poke it through the ball. Like that. Okay, cool. I'm into it. And then what's this strand here now? Where's the outside of my ball? There it is. Okay. So then pop it. It just connects and hangs. Oh yeah, that's cool. It does not, I guess every once in a while. I'm digging it. That's cool. This would have been very helpful. This is what I need. This is good. Okay, $11.77 win. Now I'm gonna wind that back up. Oh, I got a lot of yarn off of there in that little pull. Now I'm not expecting this one to be to be good, but what I do like about it, there's no magnet thing stuck on the end of it. Know what I mean? So that's good. Oh, okay. So that one just sits like that. It's pretty good too, actually. You can hear it. That gritty, grind. But it really comes off, look. Almost a little better because it doesn't swing. That's cool. I like it. So the gist of it is, my girlfriend, she does use the fibers. She's my yarn snob friend. I don't discriminate. She says the best one for this, for like the spinning yarn holder spinner thing, is the Chicago one that has the smoothest bearings, and she swears by that one. She says that one is the best. So I wasn't expecting to like that little one, but I kind of do. And now we have one more. It's the same, but in natural. I don't know why I got two. I think because they were just so cheap. Oh, that's cute. I don't know which one I like better. Which one do you like better? Okay, well, let's build it. Love the tools. Not that I need the tools anymore, but nice touch. Also like the instructions. Lots of things that I order do not come with such thoughtful things like instructions. Let's see. Oh, this one is much more in the center. Let me hide my face. Can you see that? It's much more lined up. Oh, and they have a little metal thing in there. See that? I thought it was going straight into the wood, but it's not. They put in a little, so that makes it like a lot stronger. A washer, is that what it's called? That's cool. So, getting the base together on the neutral one. And that is the magnet on the neutral one. That's nice that they made it like match. Cool. So it slots in. Does it? Better. What if this one didn't fit? I'm holding too many things. Hold on. I gotta push it or what? Yep, I gotta get it. Oh, this one's tight already. Okay. That is without even a screw. Okay, that's good. I was worried. I'm like, that's why I ordered two, because one's not gonna work. It does. Oh, I'm excited. I don't know if I would switch to going from the outside of my cakes or outside of my balls of yarn, but I definitely feel like I could. These feel like they would work. And this is fun. I love that. Look how fun that is. This is like just a fun desk toy. So like if you're at work and you can't crochet because your boss is there, you could just have your yarn holder and just spin it. And like you listen to that. I'm liking it. I am liking it much more than I thought. Oops. There we go. If you have tried any of these yarn ball holders, what did you think about it? Do you use it? Did you buy it and you used it, or you bought it and you didn't use it? Let us know. Let us know your experience. I'm currently impressed. I'm wondering if it is like just something because it's new. I didn't think this would work as good as it did, especially because it is like off center. Working pretty good. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below, and have a super great day. Stay hooked. Okay, this is unboxing of yarn holders, spinner things. I don't know what we're calling it. I don't know what we're gonna call it. Hi, this is Krista at The Secret Yarnery. Welcome. No, what are we gonna say? Okay, what am I gonna call it? Do I need some hair out? I feel like I need some hair out. I feel like it's kitten. Oh, that did not help. Don't do that. Hi, this is Krista at The Secret Yarnery. Today we are unboxing yarn holder spinner thingies. Okay, that won't be a good one. Okay, hold on. Oh, I need thumbnails too. Maybe we should do that later when they're opened. Generally, you could go from the center and then it just sits nice beside you. Where is this focus at? Oh no, my focus is off. That's a problem. I should start again.